Internet Explorer 11 is provided in Windows 10 alongside Edge, recognizing that various IE capabilities that Edge does not offer may be important to organizations. This is especially important for corporate administrators given the hundreds of group policy settings that apply to IE and the small handful that apply specifically to Edge. Just about all the features I'm about to mention can be controlled via group policy in a domain environment. Now, the first that I'm going to mention here is Enterprise Mode, which is offered for compatibility with sites designed for IE8. Despite the name, this does not require Windows 10 Enterprise, but it also works with Windows 10 Pro. Group policy controls whether users can turn this feature on and off. It's basically an emulator that emulates or simulates the operation of Internet Explorer 8. Now, the compatibility view was actually introduced in IE8 as a way of providing compatibility for sites designed for IE7. So, even when you're in enterprise mode, you can still implement compatibility view to go back even further in terms of supporting older websites. Again, controlled by group policy. ActiveX controls provide a great deal of functionality within IE for a variety of add-ons. Now, although Edge does not support ActiveX controls, it does provide native support for Flash and PDF, but other functionality that depends on ActiveX will not work in Edge. Another reason that IE11 is provided in Windows 10. The somewhat overwhelming volume of group policy settings that administrators of Windows networks have used over the years to tailor IE usage is still available for IE11. This screen shows some computer-specific settings, just a subset of them. And this screen shows some user-specific settings based on the location of user accounts in Active Directory. These settings are not new with Windows 10, but have been around in some cases for a number of years. IE11's in private browsing, or no footprints mode, as it's sometimes called, protects user privacy by not storing cookies, cache files, or history for the in-private browsing session, which is useful in business situations where multiple users may share the same computer and where privacy is important, for example, in a medical clinic or in a law office conference room, etc. Tracking protection, known before IE9 as in-private filtering, which made it easily confused with in-private browsing, limits the ability of third-party websites to track your online web activity. So you specify a tracking protection list, or TPL, that basically limits your online activities from being provided to sites that are outside the list. You can select the TPL from the IE gallery as shown in this screenshot. Now, there's some other functionality as well that is still present. The Smart Screen Filter uses reputation-based algorithms to block access to sites that might not be safe. Cross-site scripting protection, been in IE for several generations, helps prevent website A from adding malicious content to website B. And enhanced protected mode actually began in IE10, and this further limited the security sandbox in which IE can run, locking the browser out of file and registry areas that it should normally not need to access.